Yes, in the back. What's my favorite show? Battlestar Galactica. You guys know how much I love that show? No, you don't. Want to hear my Battlestar Galactica story? Okay, here's the story. I was doing a convention in New York, and it was like a sci-fi convention. Now, some of you know, I'm kind of a sci-fi fan, Star Trek, Star Wars, and so I'm at this convention, and one of the other guests is a guy named Jamie Bamber, who plays Apollo on Galactica. Well, okay, I turned into fanboy, right? And I was like, control. So I walk up to his, like, I have a table and he's got a table, and so I left my table for a minute and I went over and I kind of knelt down and I said, hey, Jamie, I'm a guest over here at another table. My name's Vic Mignogna. It's a pleasure to meet you. I love Galactica. You guys are awesome. Long story short, he and I hit it off. Then I find out he loves to play golf. So I'm like, dude, do you live in LA? And he's like, yeah. And I said, I come out there all the time. Let's play some golf. So me and Apollo go and play golf in LA, right? The whole time, right, I'm going on the inside. On the outside, I'm like, yeah, dude, so anyway. And but I'm trying not to geek out, right? And so then I see him at another con, and we hang out, and then I went out there, and like my girlfriend and myself and Jamie and his wife went out to dinner. And like, you know, had sushi, and all of a sudden, like the next thing I know, we're buddies, right? And I'm thinking, this is really cool. So then I get hired to do something in Vancouver. Guess where they shoot Battlestar Galactica? Okay? So I go to Vancouver, and I call Jamie. I'm like, Jamie, I'm coming up to Vancouver. He's like, oh, you've got to come by the set. I'm like, well, I don't know if I can make it. And he goes, well, I'll leave your name at the front gate, at the security gate, and you can come, hey, if you want. I'm like, yeah, I'll see if I can work that into my schedule. I was there, right? First thing in the morning, I'm on, dude, you guys, I'm on the set. And then, like, once you get in, I mean, it's not like they have somebody follow you or anything, because you're allowed to be there once you get through security, right? So I'm, like, walking through the sets alone. I'm on the CIC, like in the control center, and then I'm in Adama's quarters, and then I'm in the hangar bay where all the Vipers and stuff are. I was completely flipping out. And here's the worst part. I'm yucking it up with Katie Sackhoff, who plays Starbuck. And by the end of the day, we're like, well, messing around with each other, you know, being all teasy and stuff. And Grace Park, who plays Boomer, the beautiful Asian girl, and like all of them, we're just being like buddies. Because I wasn't a fan to them. I was Jamie's friend, who's an actor, who's up there working on something. I was just, you know, another guy in the business. But inside, I'm going, the whole time I'm thinking, okay, Vic, you absolutely cannot be taking pictures with them because that'll blow your cover. Right? So, I have very few pictures of like me with Katie Sackhoff, or you know, or me on. I literally went alone to some of the sets and like set up the timer and ran over. You know, because I didn't have anyone to take pictures for me. But I didn't want them to know because I want to go back up there, and my dream is, you know, they're currently shooting the last season. And I talked to Jamie a couple of weeks ago, and Jamie told me he was going to be going up to work on the last season. And like in April, and I said, well, listen, I may need to come up to Vancouver again, but he doesn't need to know that, and do not put that on YouTube. And no, really, leave that out for me, okay? Please. I mean, help me out here, right? So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to go to the set again, and I'm going to call him, and I'm going to say, look, dude, it would be a dream come true for me to like put on a costume and just like be in the background. Just let me work on something. Let me fix a Viper. Anything. I just want to be a part of it. And we'll see what happens. So you guys keep your fingers crossed. What a long answer to, what's your favorite show?
Sorry, two things. One, I I love you for making that comment about short people. I'm serious. I'm older than her.
Yeah, but she's dressed as Naruto. So that's points off right there. Facial. I'm teasing you.
I have 10 friends that are taller than me and short.
Yeah, but you know what? You're flipping adorable. Am I right? Look at it, just like this. Everybody knows.
Another thing. This might be a very stupid question, and actually I might hate myself for asking.
Okay, go ahead, quick. Split it out.
Tacos.
What?
Do you like tacos?
Do I like tacos? Is this a trick question? If I say yes, you're gonna throw a taco at me. You said you liked them. I love tacos. I love Taco Bell, and that's why. I love Taco Bell, and that's why I never go there. Because it loves me. I think tacos should just come with Velcro, like right on, and just stick it right here. I mean, why waste time, right?
But then you can't eat like soft or hard tacos.
Well, you know, I love the crunch of hard tacos, but I hate how the stuff squirts out the end when you bite them. I don't know. Am I right? Don't you hate that? I hate that when you take one bite, the whole thing goes. So when you're shoveling it in your mouth, that can't be good. All right. Yes. Oh, you know what? Do you like me? Don't ask me to do Broly. No, dude, you have no clue. Broly was really hard. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot. You were going to remind me. I asked my friend here to remind me not to be too wacky with my voice and do a lot of things, and I'll tell you why. Tomorrow night, I have to fly back to LA and work all week on 2 new video games. I can't afford to lose my voice. So please have your indulgence. I don't want to do short rants and Broly, definitely not Broly, ever. But not now, because it could be bad, you know? I auditioned for this part, right? And they cast me, and if I show up and I don't sound like the audition, and like, what do you do? You know? So, thank you for understanding, please. I love you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have seen, no, I know of Death Note, and I know that I wanted to be in it, and I know that it's being recorded in Canada, therefore no American actors can be involved in it. No, listen, hey, I have friends at Viz, and I contacted Viz, and I'm like, listen, I'm going to be, and I know all of those Canadian actors. I mean, Michael Coleman and Scott McNeil, and all those guys are friends of mine. And I knew I was going to be going up there, and so they're like, yeah, dude, we'll go, man. Well, you know, you should do some cameo in Death Note. And I was like, yeah. And then they talked to the studio, and the studio's like, no, it's only no one that is not in the Canadian Union can be in the show. That's one of the trade-offs with taking a show to Canada. You get price breaks, but you have to use Canadians. So that's just, unfortunately, I won't be able to be a part of that. Yes,